Have you ever noticed people acting strangely around you for no apparent reason? It's not in your head. When you're chosen, your presence can shake things up in ways you might not believe. Their behavior changes because they sense something powerful in you, something that sets you apart. In this video, we'll explore 7 surprising ways people change when they realize they're not like everyone else. Let's get into it. Number 1. Why they suddenly distance themselves. When you start to walk in your purpose as a chosen one, you might notice that people who were once close to you suddenly begin to distance themselves. Friends, family members, or even colleagues who used to enjoy your company might pull away for no clear reason. This sudden change can be confusing and hurtful, leaving you wondering what went wrong. But this behavior is not about something you did. It's about the energy you carry and the transformation you're undergoing. As you grow into your purpose, your energy naturally rises. You become more centered, focused, and aligned with a higher calling. This shift in your energy can be powerful, and those around you feel it, even if they don't fully understand what's happening. Your presence alone can create a sense of discomfort in others, especially if they are not on the same path or are struggling with their sense of purpose. They may not be able to put it into words, but something about you feels different, which can be unsettling. This discomfort can cause people to distance themselves from you. It's not necessarily out of malice or a desire to hurt you. Often, it's a reaction to the inner turmoil they feel when confronted with your growth. Your elevated energy acts like a mirror, reflecting to them areas in their own lives where they might feel stuck or unfulfilled. Seeing you thrive and align with your purpose might make them feel inadequate or insecure about their journey, and instead of confronting those feelings, they choose to withdraw. Spiritually, this distancing can also be seen as part of your growth process. As you become more attuned to your purpose, you start to vibrate at a higher frequency. People who are not ready or willing to match that frequency may find it difficult to be around you. Your connection to a higher purpose makes them unconsciously aware of their shortcomings or the areas where they are not living in alignment with their true selves. This realization can be uncomfortable, leading them to pull away rather than face these truths. It's important to understand that this distancing is not a reflection of your worth or your value as a person. Instead, it is a natural part of your journey as a chosen one. As you ascend and grow, not everyone will be able to come with you. Some people will fall away, not because they don't care about you, but because they are not equipped to handle the intensity of your energy and the changes you're going through. So how should you respond when you notice people distancing themselves? First, recognize that this behavior is more about them than it is about you. It's a reflection of their inner struggles, not a sign that you've done something wrong. Try not to take it personally, and instead approach the situation with grace and understanding. It's also important to stay true to your path. Don't let the actions of others make you doubt yourself or your journey. Continue to follow your purpose, even if it means losing some connections along the way. Remember, those who are meant to be in your life will find a way to stay, even as you grow and change. Use this time to strengthen your relationship with yourself and your purpose. Focus on your growth and continue to align with the higher calling that guides you. The right people, those who resonate with your energy and support your journey, will come into your life at the right time. In the meantime, keep shining your light and walking your path, knowing that the distance others create is simply a part of the process of becoming who you are meant to be. Number 2. The surprising generosity you'll encounter. When you step into your role as a chosen one, you might notice that people start treating you differently, sometimes in ways that are surprising and even confusing. One behavior you may encounter is that people begin offering you things for free or giving you special treatment without you asking for it. At first, this generosity might seem like a kind gesture, but it can also feel awkward or burdensome. You might wonder why they are doing this and what their true intentions are. People who sense something extraordinary about you are often compelled to act generously, even if they don't fully understand why. Your energy, your presence, and the way you carry yourself set you apart, and others feel drawn to that. They may not be able to put it into words, but they recognize that there is something special about you. This recognition can lead them to offer gifts, discounts, or favors as a way to connect with you or align themselves with your energy. When people start offering you things for free, it's their way of trying to get closer to you. They might feel that by giving you something, they are creating a bond or gaining your favor. This behavior is often driven by a subconscious recognition of your special role or mission. They see your light and they want to be a part of it, even if it's just by giving you something small. However, while this generosity can be flattering, it can also create an uncomfortable situation. You may start to feel overwhelmed by the constant offers or begin to worry that you are being treated differently because of what you represent rather than who you are as a person. It's important to recognize that while these gestures are often well-intentioned, they can also come with expectations. It's crucial to set boundaries when you encounter this kind of behavior. Accepting or declining these offers should be based on what feels right for you. You are not obligated to accept every gift or favor that comes your way, especially if it makes you uncomfortable. It's okay to say no or to politely decline if you feel that the gesture comes with strings attached. Remember that people are drawn to your energy because they see something valuable in you. They might not fully understand what it is, but they recognize that you have a special quality that sets you apart. While it's important to appreciate the recognition, it's equally important to protect your own comfort and independence. Don't feel pressured to reciprocate or to accept offers that don't feel right to you. Number 3. When support comes with a side of envy. As a chosen one, you might find that some people around you seem supportive on the surface, but their words and actions tell a different story. They may say they are happy about your progress, but there's often a hint of doubt or negativity in their interactions. This kind of behavior can be confusing because it mixes encouragement with subtle attempts to bring you down or make you second-guess yourself. This behavior often stems from envy. When people see your success, your unique qualities, or the path you're on, it can stir up feelings of inadequacy or fear within them. They might not even be fully aware of these feelings, but they still react to them. Instead of expressing their envy openly, they disguise it as support, offering advice or feedback that, while seemingly helpful, is laced with negativity or doubt. They might question your decisions or suggest that the challenges ahead are too great, all while pretending to be concerned for your well-being. The reason for this is that your progress and the light you carry can trigger insecurities in others. When they see you moving forward, it highlights where they might feel stuck or unsure in their own lives. Rather than facing these insecurities, they project them onto you. By planting seeds of doubt or subtly undermining your confidence, they try to bring you back down to a level where they feel more comfortable. It's important to recognize this disguised jealousy for what it is. The challenge is that it can be hard to spot because it often comes from people you trust or who have been close to you. They might not even realize they're doing it, which makes it all the more confusing. However, understanding that this behavior is rooted in their insecurities can help you see it clearly and not take it personally. To navigate these situations, you need to maintain your confidence and clarity. Don't let the doubts they plant take root in your mind. Stay focused on your path and trust in your own decisions and abilities. When someone offers feedback or advice, consider it carefully, but also be aware of any underlying negativity. If their words make you feel more doubtful rather than empowered, it's a sign that their support may not be as genuine as it seems. Instead of relying on this kind of disguised support, seek out those who truly uplift you. True support is not about bringing you down to someone else's level. It's about helping you rise even higher. Surround yourself with people who genuinely celebrate your successes and encourage you to keep pushing forward. These are the people who will help you grow, not by questioning your path, but by reinforcing your belief in it. Remember, as a chosen one, your journey is unique, and not everyone will be able to walk it with you. Some will struggle with their feelings when they see you succeed, and their envy might come out in subtle, masked ways. But by staying aware and keeping your focus, you can protect yourself from these negative influences. Keep moving forward, confident in who you are and the path you're on. Your light is meant to shine, and no amount of disguised negativity can dim it if you stay true to yourself. Number 4. Why they can't stay away. As a chosen one, you may notice that people seem drawn to you in ways that are hard to explain. It's as if they can't stay away, even if they don't fully understand why. This isn't just a coincidence. Your energy has a magnetic quality that pulls people toward you. They sense something special in you, something that comforts or inspires them, even if they can't quite put their finger on it. This magnetic presence you carry can make people feel more at ease, more understood, or simply more connected when they're around you. Your energy is different from what they're used to, and it has a way of making them feel better just by being near you. Even those who are usually distant or reserved may find themselves wanting to spend more time with you, feeling a sense of peace or clarity in your presence. Spiritually speaking, your presence acts like a beacon of light. It attracts those who are unconsciously seeking guidance, healing, or inspiration. They may not realize it, but they're drawn to you because your energy resonates with something deep within them. Your light helps them see things more clearly, feel more grounded, or find a sense of purpose they've been missing. However, this constant attention can also be overwhelming. You might find that people are always wanting to be around you, asking for your time, or seeking your advice. While it's a compliment to your energy, it can also start to drain you if you're not careful. It's important to recognize when this attention is becoming too much and to take steps to protect your well-being. Managing this attention begins with setting healthy boundaries. It's okay to say no when you need time for yourself, and it's important to prioritize your energy and needs. You don't have to be available to everyone all the time. By setting clear limits, you can ensure that you're not overwhelmed by the constant demands on your time and energy. Another key is to be mindful of who you allow into your inner circle. While many people may be drawn to your light, not all of them will have the best intentions. Some may be seeking something from you rather than genuinely wanting to connect. It's important to discern who is truly supportive and who might be trying to take advantage of your energy. You can also manage this attention by finding ways to recharge and maintain your energy. Whether it's through meditation, spending time in nature, or simply taking time for yourself, it's crucial to keep your own well-being in mind. By staying centered and grounded, you'll be better equipped to handle the attention you receive without feeling drained. Remember, your magnetic presence is a gift, but it also comes with responsibilities. By managing the attention you receive and setting healthy boundaries, you can ensure that your energy remains strong and positive. This will allow you to continue shining your light and helping those who are truly in need without feeling overwhelmed by the demands of others. Your presence has a powerful impact on those around you, and by protecting your energy, you'll be able to maintain your strength and continue on your path as a chosen one. Number 5. When jealousy turns to rejection. As a chosen one, you may find that those who once supported you begin to push you away, and this rejection can be both unexpected and painful. However, this behavior often arises from jealousy rather than anything you've done. When people see the light within you, the way you are moving forward in your purpose, it can stir feelings of inadequacy or envy within them. To cope with these uncomfortable emotions, they might try to diminish your significance or distance themselves from you entirely. Jealousy is a complex emotion that can lead people to act in ways they might not fully understand or intend. When someone feels threatened by your success, they might attempt to downplay your achievements or reject you altogether. This reaction is often a defense mechanism, a way for them to avoid confronting their insecurities. By pushing you away, they create a barrier that helps them feel more secure in their own perceived shortcomings. It's crucial to understand that this rejection is not a reflection of your worth. Instead, it speaks volumes about the other person's internal struggles. They may feel that your success somehow diminishes their sense of self, leading them to act out of fear rather than out of malice. Their rejection is more about their unresolved issues with self-worth than anything they've done. When faced with this kind of rejection, it's essential to maintain your sense of inner peace and confidence. A key technique is to remind yourself of your purpose and stay grounded in your truth. The actions of others should not dictate your path. Rather than letting their negativity affect you, use it as a reminder of how far you've come and the strength you've gained. Another approach is to practice emotional detachment in these situations. This doesn't mean you stop caring about others, but rather that you don't allow their reactions to control your emotions or decisions. By creating a healthy emotional distance, you can observe their behavior without internalizing it. This technique helps you maintain clarity and focus, allowing you to continue on your path without being swayed by others' insecurities. It's also helpful to recognize the role of boundaries in protecting your energy. If someone's jealousy manifests as persistent negativity or attempts to bring you down, it's okay to distance yourself from that person. You don't have to engage in every battle or try to prove your worth to them. Instead, surround yourself with people who genuinely support your growth and encourage your progress. In situations where rejection is subtle, like passive-aggressive comments or a sudden coldness, it's important to trust your instincts. If something feels off, it likely is. Acknowledge these feelings and address them in a way that aligns with your values, whether that means having a direct conversation, setting firmer boundaries, or simply choosing to move on. One insight to keep in mind is that this rejection, painful as it may be, is part of the refining process of being a chosen one. It teaches you resilience and helps you distinguish between those who are meant to walk alongside you and those who aren't ready for your journey. Each rejection is an opportunity to strengthen your resolve and reaffirm your commitment to your path. Number 6, when they pretend you don't exist. As a chosen one, you might find that some people begin to ignore you or act as if your accomplishments don't matter. This deliberate cold shoulder can be confusing and hurtful, especially when it comes from people you thought would support you. However, this behavior often stems from their own unresolved fears and insecurities rather than anything you've done wrong. When you step into your purpose and start achieving success, it can unsettle those around you. Your progress might highlight the areas where they feel stuck or uncertain in their own lives. Instead of celebrating your achievements, they may choose to act as if they don't see them at all. This is often a way for them to protect their own self-esteem. By ignoring your growth, they avoid confronting the uncomfortable feelings it stirs within them. Feelings of inadequacy, envy, or fear of being left behind. This cold shoulder can be a subtle form of rejection, but it's important to understand that it has little to do with your worth. It's a reflection of their internal struggle to reconcile your growth with their own perceived shortcomings. When they ignore your achievements, they are trying to maintain a sense of equilibrium in their world, where your progress doesn't disrupt their status quo. Recognizing this behavior for what it is, a defense mechanism, allows you to maintain your perspective. It's not about you, it's about their discomfort with change, particularly the change they see in you. They might not even be fully aware of why they're acting this way, but their behavior is a clear sign of their own internal conflict. To navigate this, it's crucial to stay centered in your truth. Don't let their coldness make you question the value of your accomplishments or your path. You know the effort and dedication you've put into your journey, and you don't need external validation to affirm your success. Instead of seeking approval from those who are unwilling to give it, turn your focus inward and acknowledge your own progress. One effective technique for handling this situation is to cultivate emotional resilience. This involves building a strong internal foundation, where your self-worth isn't dependent on others' reactions. By developing a deep sense of self-assurance, you can remain unaffected by their attempts to diminish your importance. Emotional resilience helps you stay grounded and focused, even when faced with negativity or indifference from others. It's also important to manage your interactions with those who give you the cold shoulder. Protect your energy by not engaging in their passive-aggressive behavior. You don't need to confront them or seek their approval. Doing so often only reinforces their behavior. Instead, set boundaries to keep their negativity from affecting you. This might mean limiting your interactions with them, or simply choosing not to share your successes with those who don't support you. In these moments, it's valuable to lean on your internal compass and the support of those who genuinely care about your growth. Surround yourself with people who uplift and encourage you, those who are not threatened by your success, but rather inspired by it. These are the relationships that will nourish your journey and help you continue to rise. Lastly, view the cold shoulder as a sign of your own progress. It's an indication that you're growing in ways that challenge the comfort zones of others. Instead of seeing it as a setback, recognize it as a natural consequence of stepping into your power. Not everyone will be able to handle the shift in dynamics that your growth brings, and that's okay. Numen 7. When you're blamed for their failures. As a chosen one, you might find that some people start blaming you for their problems or failures, even when it has nothing to do with you. This can be confusing and frustrating, especially when you're just trying to live your life and stay true to your purpose. This behavior often happens because they see you as a strong presence in their lives, someone who stands out, and this can make them uncomfortable. When people feel overwhelmed by their own issues or shortcomings, they sometimes look for someone to blame. It's easier for them to point the finger at you than to take responsibility for their own actions or mistakes. By blaming you, they shift the focus away from their own problems and make you the scapegoat. This way, they don't have to face the difficult truth about themselves. Your strength and confidence can be intimidating to others, especially if they are struggling with self-doubt or insecurity. Seeing you succeed or handle challenges with grace can highlight their own weaknesses. Instead of dealing with these feelings constructively, they might lash out at you, blaming you for things that aren't your fault. This is a way for them to deflect from their own issues and make you the target of their frustrations. It's important to recognize this blame-shifting behavior for what it is, a way for them to avoid taking responsibility for their own lives. This isn't about you, it's about their inability to cope with their own problems. Understanding this can help you not to take their accusations personally. It's not a reflection of who you are, but rather of their own internal struggles. When dealing with this kind of behavior, it's essential to set firm boundaries. You are not responsible for solving their problems or for the way they feel about themselves. If someone tries to blame you for their failures, calmly but firmly refuse to accept that responsibility. Let them know that while you care about them, you won't allow them to make you the scapegoat for their issues. Staying grounded in your truth is also crucial. Don't let their negativity or blame make you doubt yourself or your path. You know who you are and what you stand for, and you shouldn't let others' attempts to shift their burdens onto you affect that. Keep your focus on your own journey and don't get caught up in their drama. It's also helpful to avoid getting drawn into arguments or trying to defend yourself too much. Often, people who blame others are looking for a reaction, a way to justify their own feelings. By staying calm and not engaging in their blame game, you can deprive them of the satisfaction they seek. Instead, remain centered and confident in your own truth. Remember, as a chosen one, your presence is powerful, and not everyone will know how to handle that. Some people will react negatively, trying to bring you down to their level or make you responsible for their unhappiness. But by recognizing these behaviors and standing strong in who you are, you can protect yourself from their negative influence. Your journey is about staying true to your path, no matter what others may try to throw your way. Let their blame roll off your back and continue to move forward with confidence, Their attempts to make you the scapegoat are just signs of their own struggles, not reflections of your worth. Stay grounded, set boundaries, and keep shining your light. These 7 behaviors reveal how your presence as a chosen one affects those around you. Remember, these reactions are a reflection of their struggles, not your worth. Stay confident on your path and see these behaviors as signs of your growth. Share your experiences in the comments and connect with others who understand this journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content, and join our Discord community to connect with fellow chosen ones navigating this path together.